Hey, Johansson, thanks for
Hey, how you doing?
connecting. I'm well, and yourself?
I'm blessed.
Dope, dope. So I wanted to talk about land banks today. There's land banks is nonprofits that are set up. Basically, they're set up so that cities and towns, when they have like abandoned properties and abandoned land, instead of them selling it directly, there'll be a nonprofit set up that's a land bank, and they basically handle the transactions from the buyer to the actual city. So they're like the middleman for those things. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about that because you can get properties at a discounted rate. You can get property and you can get land through land banks. And right now, the Midwest is popping, the South is popping for actual properties at a low cost that you can make good money off of Section 8 in order to rent them and get some cash flow. So I wanted to kind of explore this. We explored it before, but I want to kind of get into the aspect of going through each one of them and kind of looking at what inventory they have available and different things like that. So we'll start with Michigan and look at their website. Here we're looking at Wayne County Land Bank. So we're going to check that out. And that's in Michigan. And, we'll go into what the Section 8 rents are for those areas too, just so we can kind of look. But here we go, Land Bank right here. Let's see. People can donate their properties to them as well. So let's look at the actual properties. All right. So look at this right off the bat, 4,000, 4,000, 7,000. Right? If you have business credit, these are ways for you to get into real estate. And yesterday, actually, James and I were talking to a lender. We're working on a deal right now, and there's a lender that we were talking to, and James actually got a $10,000 Ohio property from me. It's in Miami's Berg, I believe it's called Miami's Berg, in Ohio. And so that property was $10,000. He bought it outright, right? Used the credit card, purchased the property in Ohio. And now if he wants to build on it, the lender said that they would give $70,000, 70% of the value of the purchase price. So he paid 10,000 on the credit card. He can pull 7,000 right back out through the lender. And then he says he pours the concrete, gets the permits. And, again, you can put that on the credit card. And then once you do that, then the lender then gives you the next phase of the money to do the framing, et cetera, right? So you can grab land for cheap, put it on a credit card, and then get a lender to give you the money to pull back some of the money that you put into it back, and then get the project rolling, right? So $4,000. I mean, obviously, this property needs a lot of work, right? You wanna do your due diligence. But one of the things you can quickly do, like if you just want to quickly look at this, do they give an address here? 152. Oh, yeah, my bad. It's right here. The address is right here. So 211 Church. I would quickly just go look at that on I would look at that on Zillow real quick. And it was assessed at 16,000 in 2017. But I wanted to see what was nearby and how much it sold for. So if you look at this little map right here, we can expand it. You can kind of see that, 8,000, 12,000, right? It's not 3,000, 11,000, 23,000. It's not like that much money, the things that are around there. So like it would be up to you if this is something you want to invest it or not in. But this, like, that's just a quick little check. Then you have like these houses look a little bit better. This, oh no, it's just dark. I thought it was in a little bit better condition. And you can't see any interior photos. All right, let's keep looking. Let me keep looking. And obviously you want to do the due diligence in the area, like know a little bit about it. You can do it with city data. City data is a really quick thing for you to look up information. So look for Wayne County, Michigan. Is that where this is at? I'm just gonna mute you, Johansson. If you look at city data for the county, it gives you like a quick breakdown on the actual area. So if you're trying to research an area you've never invested into, this is another thing I would recommend. It tells you, you know, where people are getting their jobs from. You know, as 11% government workers. Tells you how many people own their houses free and clear, right? How many people are renting. Um, you know, what's the racial makeup? It's mostly white and black. Okay, it's mostly white and black, so it's pretty, you know, half and half, pretty close to half and half. Um, and then it tells you how much the properties are. So, you know, houses can go up to 224. So if you're getting them for 4,000, obviously that's super cheap. Um, you get the crime rate. Like this thing goes on and on and on for a long, like this tells you like everything about that town. So if you really want to get into the nitty gritty and just get like a snapshot on an area, you know, this tells you like how far people get in their education level. Like this breaks down everything. Where the government spent their money in 2020, like, you know, like literally, like you can get so much information on any city. So city data is one thing. Another thing you want to check, like if we're looking at Michigan, I would type in like, is Michigan a landlord friendly state? So yes, it's landlord friendly. That's another thing you want to know. Like, are the laws designed for tenants or are they designed for landlords in that state? Right? Late fees. It says they don't have a limit on late fees. That means you can charge whatever you want. That's crazy. The security deposit to give you information. So, you know, this is just basic information if you're looking at these land banks. Let's look at what else they have. This one for 4,000. I can't see any interior pictures. These are boarded up. This is just land. Another thing you could do is you can actually, like, if you feel like this is a good deal and you know something's happening here, maybe there's a Starbucks going up or something, you know, some information, and you want to buy this piece of land and you know it's going to be worth 50,000, but they're selling it for 18, right? This is something you can buy and sell it to somebody else. You can buy it for 18, sell it to somebody for 50,000. They'll give you 25 up front and you can take payments every single month from them, right? That's another way to make passive income. There's just a lot of creative ways for you to be able to take advantage of these deals, and you know they don't own it until it's fully paid off. So you know, if for some reason they're unable to pay, you get the property back, you can sell it again, right? So those are strategies that are not going to cost you a lot of money in order to get into real estate investing. Let's see, 16,000, 23. This house looks decent at 23,000. We'll take a look at it. This one at 4,000 looks better than the other ones too. So these two look a little bit better, but let's see if it really is. Dang. Okay, so this shed is tore up. If this is yeah, so this shed is pretty bad, but this has some bricks, some vinyl, some landscaping. Let's see. I'm gonna guess you're gonna have to do everything. And this gives you information. And they're gonna charge you another $1,500 when you purchase the property from them. This one's 1,000. What? These houses, yo. $1,000, dog. How can you go wrong with this? Look at this. $1,000. That's sick. Let's say you have to do a new roof, right? A new roof, let's say it's 10,000. New windows, you know, 200, 400, maybe 700. New door, 800. Electrical. Let's say you spend like 30 or 40 on this house. This is just by me looking at the outside. You got it for $1,000. Yo. Let's look up this address because what the hell? Now I'm not from Detroit, so like also like I don't know like if this is a good neighborhood or whatever, right? But let's look at this. I was gonna say it looks like they knocked this house down. So I don't know. 14011. So for this, you would have to dig deeper. So before I would buy this 14011, I would make sure that I would make sure that I'm not getting this piece of land, that I'm getting the actual property for 1,000. Like, what am I getting, right? So I would dig a little bit deeper and see, like, what would I, let's read it, because I haven't read any of this. Properties being sold as is. All right. Not liable, blah, 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 that's fine. Okay. Uh-huh. Quiet title service. I don't know what that is. Good and marketable. Okay, so $1,000 is insane, dog. I didn't know they still had $1,000 houses, yo. Chang's Chinese is right there. So I would go into the plots. So I would look, and I don't see that they have that information here, like the actual plot number. Oh, they do. They have the parcel number. All right, so let's look at the city to see if this is really what's happening. Detroit, Michigan, parcel number. Look up. All right. Yep. Just let me in. All right. Here's the address. Here's the parcel. Nope, parcel. Thank you. All right. So we're going to look for the parcel. They're saying they can't find anything with that parcel. Let's go back. Let's look again. 2102970. They put a dot. Is it because of the dot? Yo, the dot. See, it had a dot on it. Little things. All right. So if we go look, there is a house here, guys. And you're getting, it seems like the parcel includes this little thing back here too. So you are getting the house, and you see there's 3 cars in here. They park some more cars in the back. So this is your land. You have a nice yard. You have this property right here. So, you know, one of the things you can do is you can pay somebody like on TaskRabbit or yeah, and like anywhere, like you know, any of those sites. I think there's another one. I can't remember what it's called, but I would pay somebody to go drive by and tell me if this house is there. One of the ways you can get away with doing this is you call a landscaping company and you tell them to go give you a quote on landscaping for that property. They're gonna go there and tell them to send a picture. Take a picture. Let me send me a picture of the property. Let me know how much it will cost to get it landscaped. They'll, you know, obviously they want your business. They'll go out there, take a picture, and that way you'll know if the house is there, right? You'll see what it looks like. If you want to have a contractor go by, walk in, take a look, and like just look at the outside, because you can't get in here unless you buy it. But just to make sure that it's still there, because I know somebody who bought properties through tax lien, and you know, the house was out, so there was no house. So when I looked on Zillow, it made me question, like, yo, is it the land or is it the house? And guess what? Now we confirmed that this is the parcel number right here. We looked it up, and legit, it's that house that we were looking at, right? So that's this one. So what's in the area? So you can see that the houses look $50,000. So if this is 1,200 square feet, ours is bigger than that. So this one sold for $50,000. This one sold for 52,000. So dog, this is a deal. This is a deal. They're not showing you the house, but mad little cute house, 50,000. Let's look at the other one that sold. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at how much rent can I get for this property. This sold for 52 as well. All right. So yeah, listen, you're getting something for $1,000 that can go for 50,000. Like, what we thinking? 70,000. This is closer to this is actually still bigger than this one. This one sold for 70,000. That's crazy. So dang, that's what's up. So $1,000. So the other thing I would do, okay, so I figured out, okay, oh, I said it. We're gonna check HUDuser.gov, and we're gonna go into their data, right? We're gonna look for fair market rents, and we're gonna look up this address to see what Section 8 would pay us for this house. $1,000, yo. Somebody better buy this today, yo. Like straight up, somebody gotta make a move today. All right, what county is it? Wayne County. Ooh, about to buy something. Zip code 48205. 4848. I could just do a search. Here we go. 48205. Guys, yo, you're gonna make your money back. I mean, obviously the house isn't habitable, but how many bedrooms is this? It doesn't tell you how many bedrooms it is, but we can guess. We can guess that if this one's a 3-bedroom and it's 1,200 square feet, this is gonna be a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. I'm gonna guarantee you. And if it's not, you can make it a 3-bedroom. So here we go, 3-bedroom, right here on this in this column right here. We look at that zip code, $1,530 a month. $1,530 a month, Section 8, you can get on this. How much does it cost? $1,000. What, like, who's buying this right now? Where's the question? This is PenFed 1401. It's this one right here. All right. So what do we got to do to buy this? Oh, you got to apply. So remember, we got to pay another $1,500. So, which actually, let me look up what the quiet title service is. I don't even know what that is. What is that? And do I even want it? What's a quiet title service? So establish and clarify ownership of the land, building, to prevent other persons asserting interest in the property from making. Okay. So yeah, I mean, if you want
One
to,
of them's buying there.
it's did you have a question, Johansson, or you just, do I need to mute you? All right. So yeah, so let's say it costs you 2,500, right? The next thing I would do, I would look out, like I would straight up buy this, yo. Like, all right, so let's look. How do you buy it? All right, so you have to create an account. Do I want to do this right now? I'll put this, I don't know if it's gonna show everything. What I would do. Hey, Holly, welcome. Okay, let me see something. Let's see if that worked. All right. All right, now I gotta go to my email. Give me a second. Holly, we found a property for $1,000, girl. I'm trying to see who's gonna buy it. I'm trying to see, and it can get $1,450 for rent every month. That's crazy.
Where's this place at? Unbelievable.
I know. Unbelievable is that this has been sitting here for 26 days. I gave you guys these resources for land banks in the school community. And I was like, all right, let me go through them one by one. We literally started with the first one, Wayne County in Michigan. And we went to it. Boom, here's the website. You search for your properties. I looked at a few of them. I did some research. The one that I liked was this one, which is, let me look for it again. It's this one over here. And I didn't even get to the more expensive one. Where's the $1,000 one? Maybe it's in the history. Wayne County, $1,000 joint. All right, let's do this. It's in here. I'll get back to you. Back to you. Here it is. So we found this one, this property right here. $1,000. Can you see that? You guys see that?
I
$1,000.
can see it. Yep, I can see it.
$1,000. I looked up the address on Zillow. Boom. Here's the address on Zillow. I'm like, all right, are they trying to sell me that little strip of land? Like, or is it this house? So I did a parcel lookup. I looked up the parcel number, and that's how we got over here. Typed in the parcel, and you can see that it has a house on it, right? All these cars, it has a yard. So what I said is, because I'm not in Michigan, I would hire a landscape company and say, hey, can you give me a price on cutting the grass? This is my address. And then they'd go over there, tell them to send me a picture. And that way I would confirm that the property is actually there. And if you want to take it a step further, you can have a contractor go out and go in and give you an estimate for repairs. But obviously we don't own it yet, so you don't want to do that just yet, but that's what you would do had it been like that. Hold on a second. I try to log into this. Dog. What is going on? Oh, that's why it's on all caps. All right, boom, 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 boom. All right, so then after we do that, 643. Okay, that's what's up. So after we do that, boom, verified, okay. Easy. So after we did that, so then I looked at that and I was like, okay. And then I went to the HUD to go see how much it'll cost for rent. So we went into the HUD website. This is going to be a 3-bedroom. I looked at it on Zillow. I looked up the zip code. And for a 3-bedroom, you can make $1,530 a month. This property is a no-brainer at $1,000. So I clicked apply for this property, and I'm gonna log in because I couldn't do anything until I created an account. I created an account. Let's see what they require. I mean, if you guys don't buy it, how many questions are gonna answer? Please fill out the ability, phone number. All right, they want my name. If it's a business, they want the business information, address, phone number. Here's the address. If I'm married, do I have any previous foreclosures? Do I have any tax delinquent properties? Am I on a payment plan with the Treasury? Do I have outstanding code violations? Do I have any pendants, nuisance abatement? I don't. List all of my LLCs. What's my highest and best offer? And then, will the property be owner occupied? What is the purpose of the use? And how long would it take you to complete the thing? And then they want proof of funds. So if you guys need help getting proof of funds, I can hook you up with my lenders and they will qualify you for funding. It's not based on your credit, it's based on the asset. So like we looked here and we saw that this property is worth 70,000, 80,000, right? 50,000, right? We saw that these houses are selling months ago with less square footage. 70,000 would be the one that's comparable. 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 70,000. So I don't think this house is gonna take $60,000 worth of work. I don't know though. I haven't seen it inside. But this seems like a great deal. So I just wanted to break those down. I'm gonna move on to another one. Do you guys have questions before we move on? Any questions on what we just went over? All right, welcome, Kasia. So let's see. We can look at Ohio.
I do have a question. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. What's up?
I literally just got a notification and I said, oh, that's the young lady from my credit group. So I clicked it and came in. Can you just give me a brief synopsis of what you're going over here?
Yeah, so these are land bank deals. So
Okay.
I have a school community, and in the school community, I give people information. So this is one of the posts that I put up. And
Okay.
land banks are nonprofits where they facilitate the sales of land and properties that the city or state owns if people abandon it or something like that. And
Okay.
so they work as a third party to facilitate the transaction between the city or the government and the
Okay.
end buyer. And so
Okay.
their objective is to improve the community, make things look better and things like that, right? So that
Mhm.
they don't just have abandoned properties. So we just, I said the Midwest is a great place to buy properties for cheap and get good rent.
Okay.
So I was going through these, I'm not going to go through all of them, but I went through one of them
Okay.
and I just wanted to show my thinking. Like when I found this property, what are the steps that I do in order to figure out if it's worth it, if it's not worth it. So we just
Gotcha.
analyzed like 4 of them and I found one of them that I thought is like a no-brainer and should be bought like ASAP. So I'm probably going to reach out to them and figure out if they're looking for, like, are they okay with out-of-state investors? Like, do they want you to live there? And
Mhm.
just kind of get a gauge for that, to see if if I would be able to get that property, because $1,000 is like
Yeah.
cheap to own a property for $1,000. Like you can take like you if it's worth okay, it's worth 70. So if
Okay.
it's worth 70, you can get 70% of the property value. So 70% of 70, you can get 50,000, you can get $49,000 for this property from a lender. So
Mhm.
if you put in $1,000, let's say you add the other 1,500 for the title, you're at 2,500. A lender will turn around and give you $50,000 for this property for you to fix it up. You take it, you fix it up. It's now worth 70. You can sell it, make your 20, or you can keep it and make $1,000 every month on it. On a $70,000 loan, on a $50,000 loan, you're only paying about $500 a month. So
Gotcha.
it's
Okay.
a it's a no-brainer. Like this is a really good, like when I say this is a good deal, like this is a good deal. I'm really shocked that you guys haven't gone through this, but try to do it for you. Try to do it for you. All right. So Ohio,
Thank
surprise.
you.
Yeah, of course. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay,
Perfect. Thank you.
great. Ohio's a property, a place I've invested in. You guys can kind of hear about my trials and tribulations with Ohio. I need to do an update on this because there's been other progress. But if you go into the classroom, the Cleveland duplex here, I'm actually explaining my process with that property. So check that out. But let's go back to the land bank deals. All right. So now we're gonna look here in Ohio. Land bank homes before you buy, new construction, properties in need of renovation, side yard properties. What's a side yard property? What's that mean? I think there was a question. Was there a question in the chat? Oh, thank you, Eddie. It is crazy, $1,000 for sure. My bad, I hadn't been looking at the chat. Oh, got you. So if you have a property and you want like the lot next door in order to make your space bigger, you would look for that. All right, but I don't live there and I don't know anything about that. I like properties you have to fix up. So here we go. 70,000. Cleveland Heights is a good neighborhood. Cleveland Heights. I researched the hell out of Cleveland. So I know Cleveland Heights is a good neighborhood. Also, guys, again, you can go to city data. Where's that at? City data. City data. It's not here. You can go to city data. I'll repeat some of this stuff again. Type in Cleveland Heights. This literally gives you the breakdown on the area, gives you everything you need to know. Male, female, like what's the percentage of male and female, how much, what's the average age, how much are they make, what are the rents, like anything you can think of, how many murders, how many assaults, like this breaks everything down, arsons every year, the crime level, what kind of jobs there are there, what industries are there, what cities are close by. Like this just breaks down everything like it keeps going. and going and going. So if you want to, about the, weather, schools, like it literally talks about everything. So if you wanted to research any city that you're not sure about, I would do that. But yeah, so I know Cleveland Heights is a good area to invest in. I also know that Cleveland Heights is difficult when it comes to renovations. And the reason why is because you have to have, I don't know what it's called. I can't think of the actual word, but basically the city makes you put a certain amount of money on the side for them to just hold on to until you're done. And then once they tell you that it's good and they like it, then they release the funds. So you have to be cash heavy. Like you have to have a lot of money at your disposal in order to get into Cleveland Heights for investments because of that, because you need extra money that they're going to hold on to until everything is up to their liking. The city has to look at it, right? So it's a little bit more nuanced. So again, I only know this because I've invested in Cleveland and I've researched it very heavily. So I know this about the Heights, a place that a lot, people sometimes don't wanna invest in because of that. This is my property that I got in Ohio. Let me show the before pictures though. Where are the before pictures? Or it might be on a presentation. Hold on. Drive Cleveland. I bought this property for, I forgot, 25,000. Yeah, I bought it for 25,000. June of 2023. $25,000. So I'm gonna jump at $1,000. Are you kidding me? And it sold for 125, as you can see here. Let me look for this Cleveland property though, so I can show you guys what it looked like before. It's not here. Dang, where did the time go? Cleveland. Where's my property at? Where's the, I'll look in one more place. If not, it's a wrap. It might be in here. Cleveland. It's definitely in here. All right, so this joint right here, I'll just show you guys some before pictures when I got it. This is me at the property. This was, again, me at the property, but this is what it looked like before when I got it, right? It's pretty tore up. And then they skim coated the walls. I got the roof done. Brand new electrical inspection from the city. At first it failed, then it passed. Okay, my bad. So then this is the color that I picked out. I ended up doing this on Sherwin-Williams. Like I didn't like the actual blue. I wanted it to look different, but it's whatever. But yeah, you can see like I'm not like I'm legit. Like what I'm telling you is like really what I'm doing. So this is the property. Yeah, so this was the interior pictures, and I break down the numbers and everything. But the bottom line is that you can invest out of state. It is very economical. These units were, believe they were going for 800 and 900, so it was like 1,700 a month, if I remember correctly. But this is what it looked like after. But I learned a lot with this project. I learned a lot. So the point is that you can invest out of state, but for Cleveland Heights, I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna skip that. Michigan, I'm sure there's 2 Michigan ones here. There's 4 Ohio ones, 5 Ohio ones. My bad, 3 Michigan ones, 5 Ohio, 1 Illinois, and a Missouri. Missouri also is a great market. They have like $10,000 and $20,000 houses. Oh, they hacked their page. Whoa. All right, let's try again. Let's see if they have a different URL. That's funny. All right, let's switch up this link over here. Get you guys the right link for Missouri. Can I edit it? I thought I. Oh, I can. All right, so this link right here is no longer. Damn dog, come on. So is this one right? Ah, I just closed it. Eddie, did you have a question? Is that what I'm seeing? Eddie?
Yes, I have a question. Sorry, I have to call you back.
You do have a question or you don't?
Yeah, I do have a question.
I can't hear you, Eddie.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry to take you back. For the Cleveland property, was it inspired by your name? I just want to know. Sorry for taking you back.
Wait, say it. Wait, what? What's the
I
question?
mean the Cleveland property you just showed us, the one you flipped. You
Mhm.
chose blue
Mhm.
for the color. Was it inspired by your name?
Oh, of course.
Wow.
Of course, it's inspired by my favorite color.
I
So
thought
yes,
as much.
I definitely I chose blue, and I also wanted to have like a New England feel. I was actually inspired by a particular house that I looked at and I really loved, and I wanted to emulate that property. So that's why I was a little upset when the color didn't match how it did online in person. But yeah,
That's great. I just wanted to know.
it's a little
Wow.
house. But I wanted to show you guys. I'm trying to find. Yeah, but yeah, there was a house that inspired this property. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful property. I could probably find it if I go on Google Maps. Actually. Let's see. But I'm going to show you guys something else though. But let's zoom into this real quick because the house is right. If that's Cranston Street, then it's over here. It's Master Dexter. Is it on Dexter? It's not Dexter. It's Master Street. Yeah, I want to say it's over here somewhere. It's like this building. I want to say it's like right here. Oh, I'm on the wrong street. It's on the other side. How do you go back? All right, it's over here. We're confused on where's the little person at? Dog. Oh, here it is. It's over here somewhere. Yep. Over here somewhere. But it's all the way on the other side, right? Yeah, it's all the way down here. I'll show you the house that inspired the house. I was so mad though that the color did not match. Was that it? Oh yeah, I love this house too. It could have been this one. No, I think it's the other one. It's like a 12 unit or something that's over here. There it is. It's this one. I just didn't use the cream. I tried to use the blue instead. I inverted it. See this? I think this house is beautiful. This building is beautiful. This was the inspiration. This is where I got the blue from. See? Anyway, that was a good question, Eddie. All right, moving on. All right, so let's go to Kansas City. Kansas City has a land bank too. Vacant lots and land for sale. Let's look at them. It looks like they're all using the same platform. 20,000, 10,000, 11,000, 13, 17, 20, 33, 27, 26. Which one of these would I look at? This one looks decent. The $17,000 one looks the best built. I would say like this. I would look at this and I would look at this. I would look at these two. Anything else that I would look at here? This has a nice fence. Is this just land? That definitely needs a new roof. There's probably some mold. Nah, I'm good. But I did like this. I liked, it says it's a 2-family. Did I read that right? It said 2-family somewhere? Yo, I did it not say 2-family? Kentucky. Oh no, single family, 2-bed. I was like, dang, 2-family, then like sign me up because that's 2 rents. All right, so I would look at that. What else would I look at? Maybe this. Damn. That's overgrown like crazy. They have not touched this house in a grip. I'd rather spend 1,000 than spend the 20, but I mean, you could still research this area. That's crazy. I'd rather spend 1,000. That's funny. That doesn't mean you can't get a good house, obviously, for more money, but what's up with this one? Dang. Stucco. Wait, let me make this bigger. You guys can't probably see this. So you can see here, this is like all water damage and mold. You can see like the water stains, right? So that means that all of this is rotted. You're gonna have to put new joists, new floors. Like all of this has to be taken out. This mold has to be remedied. And the way you remedy mold is with bleach, right? There's gonna be damage because of that. This is all water stuff. So like this is no joke, whatever's happening in here. You cannot go into this house. Like, no, this all has to come up and you have to redo it. Basically, you're buying it for the land. This is not structurally sound at all. This is wood paneling. Why do they have plastic on that? Is that a plastic on a window? The hell? I like the stucco on the outside. I like the way that these things look, these big columns. But the structure is all messed up. Like this isn't holding correctly. So this tells me you're gonna have to get an engineer involved. Like you can't just like, oh, it needs a new roof. Like this needs to be rebuilt, right? So that's why I don't know that this property is going to be worth salvaging versus like tearing down. How much are they asking? 21,000. No, that's a lot of work. I wouldn't do that. These houses just look cheap. Like I'm good. I'm good with this. I would pass. And then lastly, let's look at Illinois. We haven't looked at Illinois yet, so we'll look at them. And that'll be my wrap up for this. Apply and buy properties. Oh, so you can become a community developer. I wonder if they got money for you for doing that. You're gonna purchase a home for yourself and your family. Okay, so it's different if you're looking to purchase a home for yourself and your family. So let's look at what that looks like. And then versus being a developer. And then if you're a business owner, and then have commercial and okay, I like the variety. They're breaking it down. So let's look. If I wanted to move over there, what do they have for me for houses? It's a PDF. Okay. Damn. All right. So you have to set up a username, go through the database, and look for properties. All I see right here is $100 minimum offer for a property, another $100, 5,000, right? So, and it says tax certificate. So I guess you're buying either tax liens or tax deeds. And then if you're a developer, I'm guessing this is all, yeah, it's all the same instructions. They're separating it, but there's no difference. It's all the same. Yeah, you're just gonna change like the type of document that you're looking for. But I'd have to set up an account and all of that. I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to do that right now. But that's basically what you would need to do in order to find a property here. And I still don't see, yeah, the interactive property viewer. Oh, okay, they have them listed. Never mind. They have them listed over here. Okay, land. 175,000. October 25th. This is doing like 11 days. You know how people be talking about like creating storage units and stuff like that? This was a funeral home. Damn. I don't know anything about this area, but 140 for a building is really good.
It's a funeral home? I'm sorry, go back to it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's
I'm
not.
a mortician by trade.
Oh,
And
you
so,
are?
yeah, so my
That's
whole goal
hilarious.
is
Are you
to
serious?
and my whole goal is to get to build my real estate portfolio to leverage money to buy a funeral home.
That's crazy because I can't
Wow,
even
we came right on one.
I can't believe I clicked on anything because I was about to leave. I was about to be like, forget this.
And where is it?
You have 11 days. This is in Chicago, Illinois,
It's in Illinois. Okay.
where they kill a lot of people. Sorry. That's true.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so this is the information. I can't see the pictures, but it's a solid ass building. I could tell you that much. I could see that much. Commercial is more expensive.
Good parking.
Commercial is more expensive with renovations and stuff and materials. So okay, here we go. So you're gonna need to budget for demo. I wish this loads.
Okay, Mom. Love you too. Bye.
Okay. So
Yeah, it looks bad.
yeah, but that's just like water damage. This is basically gonna be a skeleton. Like you're gonna have to redo everything. But it's a brick building.
And one thing when you're looking for businesses is the zoning. So it's already zoned for that type of business.
This isn't too bad. This
Oh
is
yeah, that area doesn't look bad at all.
This is gonna be a clean out. Like once they clean everything out and actually like empty it out, whatever's happening with the roof, you want to address that from the jump. Like if there's a roof issue, you want to put your money into that right away just to secure the property and get it good. The way I would approach this is definitely do a clean out, get the roof handled, check the mechanicals, plumbing, electrical, see what's going on with that. Make sure it's stable. It looks pretty good. I don't know what's going on right here. This is a question mark for me. Is this supposed to be a support? that's
Mhm.
disconnected. But
Mhm.
obviously you would bring the proper people to go
Right.
look at the property with you, do an inspection, meet with some commercial contractors, have them walk it and tell you what, what they recommend to do and stuff, get some quotes. But at 130,
Yeah, hold on. Snap.
that's a no-brainer. We can look up this address too a little bit further. I do a quick search. You could check, wait, this is the website I'm on.
Grove Avenue.
You can check. Yeah, look at the prices.
Yeah.
6.3, 8.7.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that this is exactly where this is at. You would obviously have to like look
Mhm.
at where this is at, but that just tells me that there's a possibility for things. Even if you have to put 1 or 2 million into it, it's gonna,
Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah.
yeah, I could already see that. If those are the prices in Chicago, where's the property at? Hold on, let's look for it.
Yeah.
So Ward 6.
Minimal percentage.
Oh, 60619. 60619. 60619. All right, so they're not as much in that area because it's more of like an inner city, is what I'm guessing.
Mhm.
It's not like downtown.
Gotcha.
But this one's 1.6. And what is it? 8 acres of land.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is to be developed. That's gonna, that takes, you need millions just to clear it. Like that's a process. I wouldn't get into that.
Mhm.
Let's see. 900, 600. 500, 490. Can you look for?
Question. So when you're comping actual commercial buildings, so
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I'm looking to see if this is residential.
okay.
But you would use LoopNet.
Okay.
And what I would do is I would just call my boy Jay right here
Okay.
and get the knowledge from him and be like, yo, Jay, this is going on at this place. Do you know anything about that property? What would it be worth if it was fixed?
Mhm.
I would leverage him. I would look him up. Which they have their number, like their numbers right there, extensions
Yeah.
right there. That's one person. I would look for other people in that area too.
Mhm.
So I'm just looking for the zip code. I'm not looking for the actual address. So now we have more things. Now we have 6 things. So you can see how much things are renting for.
Mhm.
$21 a square feet, $18 a square feet. So you can look at the square footage that's in that property and see like what it would rent for if you needed to. Does it tell you how many square feet? 7,600.
Mhm.
So,
Basement half type. Okay.
and then
Thank you. Appreciate it.
yeah, not a problem. And then if we look at on the cheap, I guess if we go 2118, let's just go 10 just to be low. That's 76,000. That's a lot. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, for the year, 76,000 for the year. So 6,000. So you should be able to get like 6,000 a month for rent if you wanted to. So that means like you want to keep it under 600,000 or something if you wanted to break even. Again, so much to research, so much to figure out. I'm just giving you like some basic information based on what I'm seeing. But this seems like something worth looking into. And they also have they might have contact information. Yeah, you would apply for this property, you would need a login. I don't know if my login from the other one will work here. No. I need to create an account for this county and do this. But they have a number here to call. But you can also look for buy, biz, sell. You can also look for let me look for the buy, sell, biz, my bad. You can look for not how to sell. I just want the regular website, please and thank you. Not the ad. Okay. So you can look for funeral homes, I'm sure. Can you? Like, what would that be under? Like, how would that be categorized? A service business?
Yeah, it'd be service-based.
All right, so I type in funeral homes, and I'd look everywhere, not just in my state. So right here, you can see there's 30 of them being sold in different places. It tells you the price.
And that's biz buy sell? Okay.
Yeah, and it tells you how much money they make. So this one makes 92,000 a year, and this one makes 72, 95.
And these are businesses they want to sell?
These are all for sale. There's one
Oh.
for 20,000 right here in Florida. That's mad cheap.
It is.
Yeah, these are all businesses for sale.
Some cheaper than what I thought.
So all depends on what you're looking for. So there's plenty of options. Obviously they're all in different places and different prices. So how much did you think it was gonna be?
Good stuff. Well, I'm in Atlanta, so prices here are really, really, really expensive. So I was at least looking at $1 million, $2 million for my vision of what I wanted to do.
This one's two locations for $2 million.
Okay.
And it comes with the real estate. Some of them you're just buying the business. And they make $839 a year. But obviously they have expenses and stuff like that. They're not breaking everything down, but you would contact good old Andy over here and ask him whatever you need to ask him. So yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay. It's good stuff.
I'm glad to hear that. Anybody else have questions before we head out? I'm going to put my Skool Community link in the chat. I put a lot of information in the Skool Community. I have, I break down different deals and what I've done and credit stuff. We meet once a week, and that's pretty much it. And there's other people in the community who are also trying to get into investing. And so I like to try to help my students however I can to get them to their goals.
Okay.
And who do we got here? Holly, James. Do you guys have anything to say before we head out?
No, I'm taking it all in. Thank you.
I'm glad you're taking it in. We're supposed to connect.
Okay. I know.
We have to happen.
I know. I'm going to call you before the week's out. Okay?
I'm going to be heading to Atlanta this weekend.
All right. Well, then, call me when you get back.
Okay. Will do. Bye, Holly. Thank you for coming in. James. Bye. Oh, Holly, hold on. That what was that the equipment that you
I didn't hang up. I'm just down here.
What was the equipment you bought for your nephew? What's it called? DGI what? Do you remember?
It was a DG. I'll ask him.
Yeah, can you text me that? Because
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. James, did you want to say something before we head it out?
No, I'm good. I'm taking everything in, learning, at the same time working on deals. So, and so I want to thank you and appreciate you bringing me on. Walking me through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, man. Are you kidding me? I love this stuff. I love that we're able to do things together. It's really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll keep you updated on the deal. Like, I'm gonna call that guy again when we get off and see
All
what's
right,
going on.
sounds good.
Alrighty. So Kashia.
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 Yes.
Dang, I messed that up. Kashia. Nice to meet you. I'm Blue. And how did you hear about me today?
So you're in the creditpreneur group, and I closed on a property, and you commented on my post, so I clicked it, connected with you on Facebook,
Oh, that's
and
what's up.
I got a notification. I said, "Oh, I'm in," and I started. And
That's what's up. What did you do on the Creditpreneur? I love that group.
so I've been in the creditpreneur since January, and from January to now, I have I started in pretty decent shape with credit. Just didn't know, data
Okay.
points and things like that. And
Yeah.
so I got myself to the point. I had my business already, but I got myself to the point where I did some personal guarantees, got over 200K in funding. Then I before I spent any of that credit, I got a mentor, and I paid to go through a mentorship, and then I just closed on my first fix and flip. Yeah,
Congrats.
super excited about that.
That's amazing. Oh, so tell me how the 200,000 in funding, how did you get that? Was that
So
credit
I
cards or
got-
what was the mix?
yeah, credit cards and one line of credit. So I
What
went
banks?
through.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
Amex was one. Amex gave me 100K.
Yeah, of course. Did you do a
Yeah.
line of credit with them or did you do a credit
Yeah,
card?
and I have a line of credit with them too.
Which card did you get? I just got 4 for one of my clients. Which one did
I
you get?
got the gold and the business cash, and then the cash preferred. So of course the goal is you got to pay monthly whatever you use, and then the other two you pay as you go.
And
And
you
then
didn't get the Hilton Rewards or the Delta?
no, let me tell you why. So
Sleeping.
here's the thing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're sleeping, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you
Okay.
get access to the lounges. You also get you get more. You qualify for a higher limit because you spend more for traveling, and you want to get it also. Do you have them on the person? Do you have any on the personal side?
I don't.
Okay, you want to get the personal. The reason why is
Okay.
because Amex has something called spend and pay or something like that, split pay, something like that. And basically, you're able to send your friend through your credit card up to $10,000 through Venmo. So you
Oh.
could send that to your cousin, your brother, whatever, and liquidate 10,000.
All right, repeat that. Hold on, because I gotta get this. So it's the Hilton and the Delta.
Well, I'm not saying you have to. I'm saying those are good because they give you higher limits. Because when you're traveling, you get higher limits. So
Okay.
hotels, you know what I mean, hotels and airline. So the
Okay.
Delta and the Hilton are recommended cards. If
Okay.
you want, you can get them on your personal side. You can get them however you want. So when you have the spending thing with the Amex is only for the personal side.
Okay, personal side. Okay.
Hold on.
Then-
Amex Venmo. Let me see what it's called because I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, it's called Send and Split. I'll show you. Yeah, this play is underrated. I wanted to actually make a video talking about this because I don't think enough people know about this. You can liquidate $10,000 like nothing. So it's called Send and Split. Link up your Venmo to your Amex credit card. Hold on, I'm gonna mute you. Hold on. Okay. You hook up your Venmo account to it has to be your personal, it can't be your business, to your Amex, and then you just send people money, and it goes up to 10,000 that you can send them. You could do it through Amex or you could do it through Venmo, the app. There's like a button on Venmo that you do it to send it through your Amex, or if you're on your Amex, you send it through Venmo. Like they're integrated. You just have to sign up. You get it? Like if you go out to eat with somebody and you're sending them like your portion of the bill, whatever, that's what it's designed for. But you can send up to 10,000. So that's all day. And you know about like transferring your amounts to one card if you wanted to. How many Amex cards do you have? 4, you said, right? Or 3? What are the limits? Oh, you're on mute. Tell me the
I
limits.
got 3.
Yeah,
I
what are
got
the
3.
limits?
So the goal gave it's 55K, and then the business cash and the cash preferred they're both 25K.
Okay. So whatever one has the best benefits, are any of them 0%? Do they have any 0%?
Yeah, all 3 of
Okay.
0% interest for a year.
So does one of them give you more points for spending or something? Like there has to be
Yeah.
one that has to be better. You can literally leave 5,000 on the other 2 and move like whatever. You can put it all into one. So you'll have 9. You can have 95,000 on one card and leave the other 2 with 5,000
Oh.
if you wanted to. If you wanted to have like a higher limit on one of them or something that gave you perks or whatever. So those are things that you can do too. And you could do the same thing with Chase too. A lot of people don't know that.
Gotcha. Cool. Sounds good.
So where did you get your flip? Tell me about your flip.
So I have my realtor, she's got her eyes open always for me, and
Dope.
she found me one. The dope thing about her is we started with the end in mind. So she's a realtor, so she's got people coming to her for houses all the time. So she said, Kashia, hey, I've got a fix and flip for you, because she knows what I'm doing. And she's like, and I already have a guy who I'm preparing to buy in that area at that price point.
What
And
area?
so this is Union City, South Atlanta,
Oh, I thought it was Union City. I was thinking
Georgia.
New Jersey.
It's Georgia, Atlanta.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. So I've got it in at 127. I negotiated down to 127. We're gonna put about 30K in, and we're gonna sell it at 220.
Okay, so 751 220. All right, that should go good. You have contractors and stuff?
Yep.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And you know the sequence of when to do things and how to schedule them out. Beautiful.
Yep.
Great.
We started. I closed Friday, so we started demo.
Congrats. Congrats. You have pictures and stuff to show?
Can I
want to see. Yeah, I want to see. Like, just send it to me. You can send it to me.
Okay.
I kind of want to see what you're working on. I'm excited for you. That's dope. 220 minus 157.
So that leaves me a little bit,
Good.
a little above.
Make
30.
like 40. Yeah, 30,
Yeah.
40.
After I pay
35,
realtor
40.
and all those stuff. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a big win.
And assuming everything goes perfect, right? Because
Yeah.
What do you have to do to the house?
So it's pretty much cosmetic. I did a hard money. And so when you do hard money, of course, they leave a little room for cushion. So we got some cushion room, but we strongly anticipate staying within the budget. My contractor and I reiterated it a million times. Hey, he asked me something. I said, is it within budget? So
Got
I
it.
stay on it, managing him, and he's a
Dope.
good contractor.
Dope,
So
dope.
it's basically all cosmetic.
I'm excited for you. That's what's up.
Me too.
I'm excited for you.
This
This should be
is big. It's
really
big.
good. Hell
Big
yeah,
for
it's
my
big.
family, my legacy. You always got the ones, so we're the ones.
Yeah. That's amazing. I know I had a property. It's over there in Georgia. It's 2 acres for 200,000, and you could build up to 16 units on it. Yeah.
What's your plan? Have you started on it?
No, it's not for me. I was looking to sell it to somebody if somebody was interested.
Oh, okay. Where about in Georgia?
I'm not from there, so I would have to look it up.
You coming here weekend? Are you doing real estate stuff?
Yeah. So I'm part of a mentorship 1% with him 500, and so Smitty actually came to talk to the group, but I wasn't there. But yeah, so we meet once a month. So we're meeting on Saturday at what do you call this mansion? Neo Davis. I don't know if you know him.
I don't.
Okay, so we're meeting over there, and then on Sunday, Wallow in 19 Keys is coming to talk to us too. So we're having a special event on Sunday too.
Okay.
So that's what's happening for me for this week, and I'm actually really excited about it. But you asked me about the property, so acres. Where the hell did I put that? Oh no, hold on, let me find it. 2 acres. Here we go. Lithonia.
Oh, Latonia. Yeah,
I'll,
that's a
I'll,
dope
I'll pull
area.
it up. Huh?
That's a dope area.
Oh,
Developing.
it is.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I'll show you. Yeah, you could build 4 to 8 units per acre, and there's 2 acres.
Mm-hmm.
So you could build 8 to 16 units.
Gotcha.
So this is it right here.
Yeah. So all that.
Yep.
Okay.
You able to see it from overhead?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
So you're wholesaling it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you call it? Got a James over here. He got a deal from me in Ohio. I think it's Miamisburg it's called. And that was 10,000 for what's the address here? 11 11. Oh, I didn't put the address. Hold on. That's why. That's why we don't know where it is. Oh, it's not pulling it up. Okay. So 11. So this is 6. This is 2. 6. How do we get to 11, buddy? 2, 6. Is this it right here? It could be this. Let's
That
zoom out.
whole area there.
Let's zoom out. Yeah, it looks like
Melbourne Road.
11. I think I had a picture of it. They're saying that it'll be worth 1.2 to 2.4,
Mm-hmm.
depending on what you do. And the comps for the land in the area is 300, 304, 307.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was explaining because he bought land. I'm gonna have to look for these pictures. Hold on, Lithonia. Here we go. Where is this though? How do I show you this? Okay. Should be- No. No. Wait, is that it? The road? It is. Okay, but it's this one right here. Let me pull this out. Let me do this. Hold up right here. There we go. Here we go. Oh, you can't see. Wait, can you? Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. I could see.
Yeah, so it's zoned as a RSM.
Mhm.
And so I'm guessing this breaks down what the zoning is. RSM. You can do townhouses and urban single families,
Mhm.
single families, detached, attached, 3
Mhm.
family and 2 family.
Gotcha.
Damn. So this is it right here.
I got it. I see now.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Okay.
5800. So what did I type in? I typed in something else. Yeah, it's right here. It's right next to the elementary school. What is this? An elementary school?
It looks like a performing arts school. It says, oh, elementary, also elementary school.
Traditional theme. So yeah, I guess it is a performing arts school. So yeah, so it's this right here next to it.
Okay.
Alrighty. So that's what I got. Send me pictures of your deal. I'd love to take a look at it.
How do I send it to you? By
You
email?
said you follow me on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, just send me a message on Facebook
Okay, cool.
and I'll send you my information.
Okay.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next Wednesday. And if you need anything in between time, hit me up.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Nice to meet everybody.
Yeah, nice to meet you
All
too,
right.
actually. It was
I
really
look
cool.
forward to working with
Thank you,
everybody.
Manuel.
That would be dope.
We family
All
now.
right. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I can't wait to see more about your flip. I'm excited for you.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right, have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Kashia.
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 Yes.
I got it. Kashia.
Okay.
I got
All
you.
right.
All right.
Good
Bye.
night. Bye-bye.
Good night.